A pretty emotional day, Suzanne.
And Jennifer and Rick, tensions were high. Sheriff's deputies were almost barricading all of the supporters in the hallway outside of the courtroom today of all of those supporters. But it went silent when the prosecution and the victim in this case, a Warsaw police detective, walked through. It's just a glimpse into some of the turmoil over the past couple of years.
This case is a case of public corruption, and the good people of Kosciusko County deserve to know what happened.
And we're still learning about what happened to this day. For the first time, we're hearing from Warsaw Detective Paul Heaton. He says the threats started with the former sheriff, and others have continued to intimidate him to this day.
It sheds light a little bit on what I've been dealing with. Yeah, like I said, it just scratches the surface, honestly, to everything that I've had to endure and keep quiet about.
Heaton launched an investigation into former inmate Kevin Bronson. In phone calls with the sheriff, Heaton recorded the sheriff's threatening remarks. Indiana State Police said Rovenstein then used his detectives to dig up dirt on the Warsaw officer.
We perceived it as a threat, and it was followed up with an active, aggressive, and unprecedented investigation against a fellow officer within the Warsaw community.
Rovenstein's son, who is the secretary for the Kosciusko County GOP, maintains his dad is innocent.
We've served the community. We've respected and served those who were marginalized, those who were disrespected by the rest of society. There's no need to have a badge or to have any political power to do that.
Over the past 40 years, a Rovenstein has been sheriff for 26 of those.
What's next for your family?
Well, Dad's going to be doing some community service. He's going to try to reconcile with Detective Heaton, and we try to move forward and forget about this as best we can.
A big show of support for Mr. Rovenstein, and I think a lot of times a lot of people forget about the victims in a lot of crimes. They just focus on everything else but that.
Oftentimes at these sentencing hearings, people in the community will write letters on behalf of the defendant to talk about their character. The judge received a large stack of letters of people writing about Aaron Rovenstein's character. The judge said at the end of this, it's clear that he has an exemplary reputation in the community, but he abused his position of power and trust in the community. He did receive a 1-year suspended sentence, so probation for a year and 250 hours of community service.
And Indiana State Police had an important message today, too.
Jennifer, I asked them at the end of the day, is this investigation over? And they said no. They told me they couldn't comment any further on who or what they're investigating, but certainly still lots more questions to be answered here in Kosciusko County.
All right, Suzanne Spencer live in Warsaw tonight. Thank you very much.